What's up, guys? It's your girl Naakie. Welcome back to my channel. If you have been watching me for a minute, you know that I deal with adult acne, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, all of the above. And you also know that I'm very much a minimalist when it comes to makeup, beauty. I like to keep it simple. But you know, like, how do you keep it simple when you got all this on your face, you know, like? So I have come up with my perfect sort of minimalistic, no foundation, no makeup, but not really no makeup, but it's makeup, but no makeup. How do you have a no makeup? Anyways, no makeup routine. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I was gonna go off onto a tangent, but let's not, and let's just get straight into the video. First things first, I like to just mist my face with some of this Urban Decay makeup setting spray. Yes, I just like to spray that all on my face, and then just kind of fan it in and let it kind of set in. And please don't mind this. This is actually not an acne scar. This is a burn from a chemical peel from an esthetician. That was an experience. So now that everything is all dried in, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So as I said, I don't like to use foundation. I did used to use MAC foundation because that doesn't actually break me out, the MAC Studio Fix. But I actually discovered this a couple weeks ago and I love it. I love it. I am in color Mocha 6W1. In case you're wondering, how do I want to do this? I kind of just like dab it on my face, honestly. On the sections on my face like so. And then I just rub it in. And this just does a great job of like moisturizing your face. It also has SPF, so it is protecting you from the sun. So again, it's essentially a moisturizer, but it just has a skin tint to it. The more you rub it in, the more it kind of blends into your skin complexion. So I just kind of rub a dub like I'm in the tub, but not, because why would I be putting my makeup on in the tub? And as you can see, my complexion is already looking 1,000 times better. I know, insane, right? A lot of times, like if I'm going somewhere, like just running to the grocery store or running errands, or even sometimes when I'm going to work and I don't feel like doing the most, I will literally do this, brush my eyebrows out and keep it moving, because such is life. But say, you know, want to be a little bit more fancy, just a little bit more fancy, a little bit more put together, then I will keep going. So let's keep going. All right, so next I take two concealers. So I take my NARS Creamy Concealer and I take my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer. And this is Deep 28, and my NARS is Medium Dark 26 Walnut. Yeah, I take this and then I literally just like dab it on to any kind of major hyperpigmentation. I don't get every single one just because it ain't that serious, you know? Again, going for the no makeup look, it doesn't have to be perfect. So that kind of covers my major like dark spots. And then I'll go in with my Clinique and I'll just put a little bit on like my hand, literally just a dab, and I will go over the spots where I put the NARS. Ideally, you would just have a concealer that it's just your shade, so you wouldn't have to do this, but I just have to do a little bit of finessing because I don't want to buy another concealer until these are done. So then I'll just kind of go in with my finger and dab in any of that concealer. And then to just kind of get it all into my skin, I will take my setting spray and I will just wet my beauty blender. And then with the pointy part, I'll just go in and dab it in to make sure all those dark spots are nice and covered. Yeah, I put way too much on this side. Normally I would not put this much. I think I'm just a little excited because I'm filming a video. My face feels like I don't have anything on it, honestly. And just to make sure my skin is 100% kind of just even, because there might be some areas where the concealer doesn't fully just kind of like blend in with the rest of your skin, I just take a tad bit more of my tinted moisturizer, not a whole lot. And then I take my beauty blender and I just kind of like blend the moisturizer in that way. And the reason I do that is because the beauty blender soaks up product, and I don't want all this product to go into my face. I literally just want enough to make my complexion even and kind of like cover up where the concealer is not blending in with my skin. So I will just go in like this and blend, baby, blend. You'll see on this side, I have a couple spots still showing, and over here, I might, have a couple spots showing, but I don't strive for perfection because I'm not perfect. All right, so next I'm gonna take just a little bit of powder to set my face. Normally I don't do this, but I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna take just a little bit of my Sasha powder and I'm gonna just powder any areas of my face that tend to be more oily or get more oily throughout the day, which tends to be my kind of T-zone area. I don't bake. I literally just press this stuff into my face and keep it moving. Next, let's get into these brows. What brow? I don't really have brows, but we're gonna get into them. We're going to make them appear. I just kind of brush my brows out. And then I take the other side of this brush. This is the NYX eyebrow pencil crayon in black. And I just kind of fill my eyebrows in. I don't do this any sort of special way. I'm honestly probably gonna time lapse this because I don't think y'all wanna see me actually fully do my brows. Once I have the shape I want, I just clean them up and I take my tinted moisturizer. I'll add a dab of that onto my hand. And I take this brush, it's like an e.l.f. It's actually a concealer brush, but I like it to clean up my eyebrows. And I just go around my eyebrow and clean it up. Yeah, I like my eyebrows to look neat without looking concealed, if that makes any sense at all. All right, now I have them all cleaned up, so I'm just going to brush them out because I don't want them to look too false, I don't want it to look like I drew my eyebrows in. I want them to look fairly natural. So I'm just gonna brush them out a little bit. And then I take my fave Glossier Boy Brow and I brush them into place so that they don't move. And this adds a little bit more pigment as well. Now moving on to concealing these dark under eyes because I don't get sleep. I take that same NARS Creamy Concealer and I just put like a couple dots underneath my eye and I keep it pretty close to my eye, bring it down just slightly, but not too much. So as you can see, I look much more awake. I've done my concealer, I've done my base, my eyebrows, what else? Oh, my blush. So I love a good rosy cheek. Why is this so dirty? I'm gonna take my favorite blush, really my only blush, and it is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Haze. And honestly, I just kind of like dab a little bit on each of my cheeks, like so. And then I just leave it like this and I'm done. No? Okay. So then I just take my finger and just kind of blend it in on the plum of my cheek. Is that what it's called? Plum? What is this called? What is this section of your cheek called? Is it just your cheek? I don't know these things. So I'm not a beauty guru. Yeah. And then once my blush is done, I go in with some bronzer this is bronzer, but I use it as highlighter. So I just go in and highlight my cheekbones. And then I do a little bit on my nose. A little bit there. And then I also use this on my eyelids as eyeshadow as well. And I don't know the name of this because I've had it so long that the name rubbed off. I think it's Mizani or Black Radiance. I will leave the link in the description box. And then for lips, I go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in Ginger Snap. This is the perfect nude for me. And I love a gloss. Like a matte lip is cool, but I love a gloss. Now I'm just gonna go in and set my face with my setting spray. And that is literally it for my everyday no makeup routine. As I said before, you are gonna have a couple of dark spots show through with this routine if you have acne or hyperpigmentation or acne scars. Such is life. It's okay. We will all live. It's not perfect. It's not full coverage. It's super light. Literally no foundation, just a tinted moisturizer and some concealer to conceal the dark spots. And that's it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up because it is free 99. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace. Bye.